We've got ourselves another 1v2 matchup here in the Ohio Valley League's Hoptown Hoppers, a 10-3 record on the road, taking on the Henderson Flash, who sit in second with a 9-5 record. Hello, everyone. I'm Colin Crithers, bringing you today's action here live from Bill Heath Field in Henderson, Kentucky, on the border of Indiana and the Ohio River. Hoptown Hoppers coming off a good win last night. And the Henderson Flash have been terrific as well. They're coming in with a 5-game win streak, including their head coach's J.D. Arndt's 200th win as the head manager for the Flash. That was 2 nights ago when the Flash beat the Fulton Railroaders 10-6. They also won 10-2 last night and come in with a 5-game winning streak. Well, they now meet up with an unstoppable force, your Hoptown Hoppers, who are coming in as good as you can hope they could be. Let's take a look at the starting pitcher today for the Henderson Flash. They've got Mason Bratcher out there to get things rolling for him. He's a freshman from Lee University, stands 6'1" and 180 pounds from the right side of the rubber, so he'll be dealing with the right arm. Let's take a look at how he's done so far this season. He's gotten 11 total innings in 3 appearances. He's given up 7 runs, 6 of them earned, and 10 hits, 6 walks, and he's also recorded 16 strikeouts, so he's brought that number up quite a bit. As they throw down the second, we're just about set. Let's go through the starting 9. For the Hoptown Hoppers, they've got Cade Wall to lead things off. He'll be playing shortstop. Chance Sweeney will be second, playing left. Evan Jacob in the 3 spot will be catching. Brendan Mueller in the cleanup is playing first. Nick Johnson, 5th, playing third. Mark Harmon will be DHing in the 6th spot. Easton Beatty, 7th, playing right field. Caden Slaughter in the 8th spot at second. And Alex McGuire will be in center and batting 9th. We're just now set for the 14th game of the season for the Hoptown Hoppers. First pitch inside for a ball. That's how we get started with Cade Wall again at the plate. He stares down the barrel to his catcher in this one. Dom Davis accepts and delivers the pitch. It's tipped backwards into the netting. We've got an even 1-1 count to Cade Wall. Did not play yesterday in their win. Again, that one came against the Paducah Chiefs, where they had a really good game, especially later in that one. Shakes off the first 2 times, now accepts. They had a few runs early on, and the pitching really came in clutch in that game. Fastball runs inside. 2-1 is the count now to Cade Wall. Wall is a guy who's got plenty of speed. He's gotten 6 stolen bases already this year. He's got a .364 batting average. And a lot of those even come from some bunts that he's laid down for a single. That one is right below the knees with a fastball, and Wall is ahead 3-1. Remember those stats from Bratcher. Not really the walks that have concerned him. He's given up a few hits, a few runs, but he's also gotten a lot of strikeouts, so he usually sits in the zone. That one is there in the zone, right back up the middle. The shortstop gets to it. Tucker throws over the first, and Wall is there in time for the infield single. 1 on to get us rolling here. In the top of the first, that'll bring up Chance Sweeney in the 2 spot. He's playing left field today. He was also in the last night where he went 3 for 4, matching all around. Also had a walk in that game. He steps into the left-handed box to face Bratcher now, again from Lee University. Stayers in. And now accepts the sign. He's working from the stretch now. Looks over the first. Now delivers the pitch. It's in the dirt. And blocked by Dom Davis. There's a ball 1 of the count. Again, behind Sweeney will be Evan Jacob, the catcher. And then in the hole will be Brennan Mueller. Longster, and he's got to take a moment before accepting a sign, it seems like. Long pause. From the belt, delivers. Cade Wall takes it off for a second. It's fouled into the netting, and that'll even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wall returns back to first base. Sweeney has gone 2 for 5 this season so far against the Henderson Flash. He was not there for the first game back at Tiger Field. He was here, though, at Bill Heath Field when we were last year and had the first home run of a 3-run inning in the 3rd. They were losing 5-0. Then it made it a 5-4 game after 3 home runs in the 3rd inning alone. Throw over the first, not in time. Wall's back in safely. I'd characterize that game as the game of the year for the Hoppers. They won that one 10-9 from a RBI go-ahead single from Mark Harmon in the 9th inning when things were tied 9-9. He's in the lineup again today. Cade Wall starts to take off, pauses as that one's hit into deep right field. Frolic is there Manning right, and he will catch it, and Wall goes back to the first. First out of the ball game, that'll bring up Evan Jacob in the 3 spot. He's still got a runner on first, and now just one out. You know, Jacob went into yesterday's game with a 3-game hit streak. He squandered that with an 0 for 5 effort at the dish. Chance to strike back here, though. The last time we were here, he was also part of that 3-run, 3-homer inning. Long look in, throws the first pitch to Jacob. Off speed, finds the middle of the zone for strike 1. Overall, Jacob has just 2 hits against the Flash so far this year. They are both home runs. 2 for 7 with 2 walks and 5 RBIs, including 3 runs against the Flash for Jacob this summer. No balls, 1 strike, throw over the first. Cade Walls slides in safely, so he'll remain put. And Evan Jacob, a native of Chalmette, Louisiana, where he plays for the United States Sports University in Daphne, Alabama. Had a good spring there with .284 batting average for the Eagles. Bratcher looks in, accepts the sign, now set from the stretch, fires away the off-speed. It's a called strike. Wall took off for second and is met with the baseball a mile before he could get there. Caught stealing, and now 2 are out. Evan Jacob is behind 0-2 now. And that's Dom Davis with the caught stealing right there. A terrific throw from him. Got to give him credit. He played well last time we were here as well. The 0-2 pitch, Evan Jacob leaves. It runs off the outside. And there's the first ball of the count. So Jacob now resets in the right-handed box to face Bratcher for this righty-righty matchup. He stares down, accepts the sign. Here's the pitch to the plate, goes back to the off-speed and misses at the bottom of the well for ball 2. Count even, 2-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the first. No one on and no score yet. And if we get past Jacob, we'll see the cleanup batter in the Hoppers order with Brennan Mueller up again. He's gotten a good amount of starts recently. Been a little good string for him after a little hiatus from the squad. That one on the inside half, called strike, and that'll do it for the top of the first. Hoppers go 3 up, 3 down. They head out to the field, and we'll see who the starting pitcher is here in a moment when we return. Bottom of the first, Hoppers went 3 up, 3 down, a half inning go. Chance Son will be the starter for the Red and Black in this one. He's making his 4th start for the Hoppers this summer. His last start was against the Fulton Railroaders. That one got a little bit away from him, but it didn't help that they were on the road with that shallow porch in the right field. And his 3 appearances combined so far, He's recorded 16 and a third, going 2-1. He's at a 4.96 ERA, giving up 11 runs, only 9 of them earned on 18 hits, 6 walks, and 11 strikeouts. It'll be Gunnar Waldrop to lead things off with Peyton Tatum and Braden Minio in the hole. Waldrop has had one of the best summers so far for the Flash. He's one of the 2 best players so far, with Tatum being the other on deck. Waldrop's a righty that stands 5'10", 180 in the box from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Waits for the first pitch from the righty Todd. Leg kick and delivers. It is inside for ball 1. Waldrop's led this team in a plethora of different categories. He's got the best on base percentage as well as the most doubles and triples. 1 ball, no strikes. Todd with the pitch. It's right down the middle for strike 1. Waldrop still leads this team with 14 runs, 12 walks, 8 hit by pitches, and has the most steals on the bases, recording 11 so far. That might be one of the best in the entire Ohio Valley League so far this summer. That one skips above the plate, and there's a 2-1 count to Waldrop. This is a lineup that can really bite you and get to you at the top half there. You got Waldrop, Tatum, Minio, and Dom Davis in the cleanup spot. Those 4 can stack on runs quick. 2-1 pitch, a fastball outside. The count now 3 balls and 1 strike. Also a little bit of a launch pad is what head coach Chris Benny calls this place. About 315 down the lines, 340 in the corners, only 370 the dead center field. The 3-1 pitch off speed inside, and there's a leadoff walk. Remember last time we were here, it was Brady Leonard who got the start. He'll be joining us here, as well as Hudson Hamilton for our 3rd inning with the Hoppers. You won't want to go anywhere. You want to hear that. They'll both get a little bit of time on the headset calling some baseball. But Brady Leonard got the start in that game last time we were here. 5 runs came across early, and the Hoppers were able to strike back. Now Peyton Tatum, first pitch, swung on and missed at one that was at his eyes. He's behind 0-1. Tatum leads his team with the best average of 415 so far this year. He got 17 hits as well, which leads the team. He is also leading this team in so much other things. It's him and Waldrop that are been the leaders on this Flash squad. That pitch is outside, and there's an even 1-1 count. Todd takes a moment to reset. We can check the defensive alignments for the Hoppers in the outfield. Chance Sweeney in left, Alex McGuire in center, Easton Beatty in right. After the 1-1, we'll give you the infield. Comes to the plate with it, swinging and missing goes Tatum. There's a 1-2 count. In the infield at third is Nick Johnson. Short is Cade Wall. Caden Slaughter is manning second with Brennan Mueller back over at first. And the backstop today, receiving the pitches from Chance Todd, is Evan Jacob. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chance Todd looks over the first and will throw. Pickoff move is not inside. And Tatum, a sophomore at Harding University from Grapevine, Texas, stands 5'10", 170 in their left-handed box. Has a team high 14 RBIs and 14 runs. He's tied with the most runs with Gunnar Waldrop. So these guys getting on move over quite well. They're both very speedy. Combined 18 stolen bases between them. The 1-2 lifted out towards right center field. That's going to find some grass. He's going to round and go for second. Waldrop is getting the wave time around third. Here comes Tatum around second, going in for a triple. Slaughter throws into third, and Tatum is there. Waldrop scores. It's a 1-0 game off the RBI triple. Tatum comes all the way around to clear Waldrop off, and just as we said, one gets on, and the other will move him over very, very well. That's RBI number 15 for Tatum to extend his team a lead. Now Brandon Minio comes up in the 3 spot. He's playing first today. As a runner on third and no outs here in the first inning. As the Flash take an early lead. Chance Todd, deep breath and resets. Now fires a pitch. Fastball that's tipped for strike 1. Minio also has been doing really, really well. Doesn't lead the team in any categories, but he's right along the top with them. He's got a .319 batting average. 13 RBIs, 11 runs for him. Is just right behind the 2 in front of him in the lineup. Also plays at Harding University. Just finished up his freshman year, though, not a sophomore. No balls, 1 strike as Todd goes back to the plate. Downstairs for a ball and count evens. 1 ball, 1 strike. Many also from Texas, from College Station, Texas, though, obviously where Texas A&M is. Count still 1-1. Pitch to Minio is fouled out of play on the left side. He's in a 1-2 hole. Obviously, Station did not see Texas A&M go as far in the College World Series as they would have hoped. West Virginia got the win today over Troy. They'll be facing North Carolina for a spot in the championship series. West Virginia would have to win twice. And North Carolina once. I bet some people listening, or quite a few, are Kentucky fans and hoping, some of them hoping that West Virginia doesn't win because they want the revenge. Others saying, hey, team to beat us should go on and win more. That one misses below the knees. County evens 2-2. I'm personally a guy that's like, if you beat us, go on and win it. Usually, unless it's a hated rival. So I can say, hey, at least we lost to a team that won it all and no one else could beat them. That's my mentality. The 2-2 down to the plate, swinging and missing. There's the first strikeout for Todd on the day. So that'll leave Tatum standing over on third. Then Dom Davis, the catcher, steps up. Davis is a very strong bat. He has a team-high 4 doubles so far with still no home runs, but he is definitely due for one. He's got a 3.46 batting average and 26 at-bats. That's 9 hits that he's recorded. He's been very consistent for the Flash. He's batting in the 4th spot. The pitch he sees goes all the way to the backstop. Tatum's coming home, flip to the plate, and the tag is down, but just too late. Tatum will score on the wild pitch. First wild pitch of the game from Chance Todd. That'll be his first wild pitch of the season as well. Count 1-0 now, but no one on the bases, and still only 1 out away. Chance Todd resets after he's given up 2 already. Throws one belt high that just lands foul right by third base. It ended up hitting the lip over there and bouncing back in fair territory. Obviously doesn't matter. Chance Sweeney in left field will retrieve it and get it out of the field of play. And now everyone's ready for the 1-1 pitch. Chance Todd toes the rubber and looks in for the sign. Set. Leg kick. Fires. Off speed inside and then misses the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike runs the count. Beautiful day here at Henderson, Kentucky. About 74 degrees outside. We'll be dropping as we go. It feels wonderful, I will add. Hopefully we'll avoid some rain this evening. That might be coming through later. The 2-1 pitch, off speed, right back up the middle and swung past Cade Wall at short. Now one hit on a rope, and there's another runner on with still 1 out. That'll bring up Jacob Froelich. He's the right fielder. There it is. They finally announced him. Well, Froelich is a freshman at LSU Uniques. We talked about a lot of those guys that are playing with the full count rhythm this year. Chance Todd throws the first pitch to the left-handed hitter. It's called a strike on the outside portion of the plate. It's from Youngsville, Louisiana, where he stands 5'10". Or excuse me, he's from Broussard, Louisiana, where he stands 6'2". In the left-handed box. I was looking at his teammate Jacob Tucker, who also plays at LSU Uniques. Yeah, 2 Tuckers from the same school. That one's lifted out of play on the left side, and he's in a 0-2 hole. But yeah, again, Broussard, Louisiana, stands 6'2" in the left-handed box, 210 pounds. Resets now as he has a .318 batting average. Has only 3 extra base hits, 2 of them home runs, though. Runner on first, 0-2 count. 1 out away in the bottom of the first, already a 2-0 lead. Runner takes off for second. Ground ball on the right side, gets past the first baseman. Slaughter will knock it down, but not keep it in the infield. Davis goes all the way around the third. There's runners on the corners, and the Flash are making quick work of the first inning. That will go down as a single for Froelich, and that will bring up Noah Briggs in the 6th spot. Briggs has a .316 batting average. He's already recorded 12 RBIs of the year, a chance to make it 13. Steps into the right-handed box, standing 6'2". Chance Todd We'll throw over the first to keep him honest. Decent throw. Miller won't have the tag, though. He's back in safely. And Todd was fantastic his first 2 starts. The third one got away against the Fulton Railroaders. Didn't help with the short porch in right field. He gave up a few homers off a fence that's only 200 feet out there. That one fouled out of play. Kind of got to him a little bit. But outside of that, he didn't look that bad. He really didn't. Just kind of stacks on top of it. One of them was a grand slam, so it looks a lot worse than it was. Now we look back in for the side from Evan Jacob. Finally accepts, looks over the first before getting set on the mound. The 0-1 over the first base and not in time. Now focuses attention back on Noah Briggs, the Thomas Station, Tennessee native. In the right-handed box, the righty delivers a pitch. It is knee-high, misses for a ball. Jacob doesn't throw down, and Froelich will move in the second with a stolen base. So I guess the count evens 1-1. After that one miss, there's 2 in scoring position now for Noah Briggs. Facing a chance Todd, again, who's only given up going into this game 9 earned runs. He's now at 11. The 1-1 to the plate. Misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count now. Chance Todd, a native of Somerset, Kentucky, played at Pulaski County High School, but spent his redshirt freshman year with the Midway Eagles. As a pitch now to the plate is fouled high and in, is where it was located. Yeah, evens 2-2. We found that one back into our backstop netting. If you didn't join us for the broadcast we were here last time, I'll describe it to you again. The bottom is brick, though, right in front of where you're looking, and directly behind the catcher there's some padding. Outside of that, it's pretty much cement. And then above, about 3 feet high, it's just netting. The 2-2 pitch, Chance Todd gets him swinging and missing again for his second strikeout of the inning. 2 put away, both by the K. That'll bring up Clark Grease, the DH today for the Henderson Flash. He's batting 7th. Will step into the left-handed box. 2 remain in scoring position. Clark Grease is very interesting. He's actually a two-way guy. He's batting .400 with 10 hits and 25 at-bats coming into this game, but he was listed as the Henderson Flash Pitcher of the Week. That one misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 is the count. So Grease was the Flash Pitcher of the Week last week, but will play this game at the plate. The DH has a 1-0 count as Todd delivers yet again. That is right down the middle for strike 1. He's a sophomore at Oakland City University. He's from Evansville, Indiana, not too far from here. Stands 6'4" in the left-handed box, battling the right-handed Chance Todd as he now comes back to the plate, and it's outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. You know, Chance Todd really wants to bury this next pitch and get out of this inning. With only 2 runs allowed, he's looking for a really solid inning right now. He's feeling it. The 2-1 is blasted out towards left center field. Plenty of hang time, and underneath it is Alex McGuire for the final out. 2 are stranded for the Flash as they score 2 on the bottom of the first. They take an early 2-0 lead as we head now to the second on the Hoptown Hoppers TV network. Back for the second inning here at Bill Heath Field. The Hoppers trail 2-0. You want to be with us throughout this broadcast. We'll have the third inning with the Hoppers coming up with Brady Leonard and Hudson Hamilton. We'll also have some trivia throughout this one and a great baseball game in the Ohio Valley League. But first, the Hoppers are looking to strike back. They've got Brennan Mueller to get things started against Bratcher, who's still out on the mound, the righty, to deliver to the left-handed hitter. His first pitch is out in the outside corner for strike one. Really happy with Mueller coming to try to start a rally here in the second inning. He's 4 for 4 against the Henderson Flash this summer. Recorded 2 home runs. Those were both back-to-back at-bats at home. He lifted over on the right field. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed, and he's in an 0-2 count. And battling brass shirt right now. Plays at Lee University, majoring in engineering. Made the Gulf South Conference honor roll this past year. Didn't really record any stats, though. The 0-2 pitch, way upstairs, and goes all the way to the backstop for ball one. Easy lead for Brendan Mueller. He's a guy with a good eye. He's been walked 5 times, on top of having a 4.44 batting average. 12 hits on 27 at-bats coming into the game. 8 of them singles, 2 doubles, and, of course, those 2 home runs that he hit against the Henderson Flash back at home. 1-2 strikes. The pitch to Brendan Mueller is tipped, and they'll stay alive with the same count. Everyone gets a moment to reset now as Mueller and a Chapel Hill, Tennessee native who stands in there at 6 foot. Looks out there as Bratcher shakes off the first sign, now accepts the second. Will take a moment before firing, as he now does. Goes with the off speed, falls off the table too early, and that evens the count 2-2. You know, Brendan Mueller, not the only baseball player in his bloodline. His great uncle, Dwight Robinson, he played baseball back at Middle Tennessee State and was drafted by the New York Mets. Later in his career, that's where Mueller started his career at Middle Tennessee State, as he rips one on the right side and is caught above the head of the first baseman, Braden Minio, as there's out number 1. Nick Johnson will come follow him up at the plate. After the Hoppers went 3 up, 3 down last inning, they got a single to lead things off. Then Cade Wall was caught stealing going the second. Sweeney flew out to right. Jacob struck out looking. Now Nick Johnson will come up. He's the third baseman today. Went 1 for 1 yesterday. If he came in as a pinch hitter and was immediately pulled as for a pinch runner. That one's on the outside for ball 1. He literally just came off the bench to get a single and get his team on, and someone else ran for him. It's a pretty nice day. Can't complain too much. The righty has a 1-0 count as he faces Mason Bratcher. The 1-0 comes to the plate, goes with a slider on the outside for a called strike. He's got a really good off-speed. His curveball is pretty 12-6. Slider's got plenty of horizontal run. 1-0 is a called strike of the letters. And the count now 1-2 strikes to Nick Johnson. Johnson comes into this game with a .308 batting average, 4 hits on 13 at-bats. Though I think his numbers got a little messed up on Game Changer, to be quite frankly honest with you. The 1-2 pitch goes back to that curveball that bounces in front of the plate and is way off to the left side. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. I think that hit off the foot of Dom Davis and went up in the air a good 35 feet before finally going all the way over and landing near the fence on the left side. Bratcher accepts from the belt, delivers. It goes back to the slider that runs into the inside half of the plate for the second strikeout of the day for him. He caught him looking. And with 2 away, Mark Harmon, the DH, will be at the plate. He's in the 6th spot. Harmon was the hero in this game last time. He had the go-ahead RBI single in the 9th inning. Gave the Hoppers a 10-9 lead that they held on to after Evan Woodward came in the bottom of the 9th and slammed the door shut. First pitch, Harmon, ground ball over to the third baseman, Noah Briggs. He'll throw across the diamond easily. There's 3 up, 3 down yet again. Well, the Hoppers remain scoreless. We head to the bottom of the second. Still 2-0 as the Hoppers look to try to keep things right where we're at. We'll be right back with more Hoppers baseball after the break. One, two, three. How is this not coming through? One, two, three, four. Okay, should be working. I don't know what the issue is, but I think we've had some audio issues. Apologize for that. Should bring this up a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear me now as we head to the bottom of the second. Chet Sod still the starting pitcher out there. As they let the Flash score 2 last half inning. Now battles the righty, Tyler Reinhardt. First pitch he sees. Called strike on the outside corner. Just trying to make sure that everything is working. Don't know what the issue has been, everyone. Chance Sod throws again. That one in the dirt. And there's an even 1-1 count. All right, perfect. We have confirmation that it is working. Sorry, everyone, that was off for a little bit. We'll update you here in a moment. Chance Sod with the pitch. Ground ball over to the shortstop, Cade Wall. He'll throw across the body over the first in time for the first out of the inning. Well, since we finally got this working, we'll take a moment to recap you on everything that you should know. The Flash scored a couple runs last inning. Chance Sod is the starting pitcher. In the outfield is Chance Sweeney, Alex McGuire, and Easton Beatty going from left to right. Nick Johnson's over at third, Cade Wall at short, Slaughter at second, Brendan Mueller at first, and Evan Jacob is receiving the pitches from Chance Sod. We'll give you everything else you should know as the game continues. As now he's set to face Jacob Tucker in the 9th spot. That one hit out towards right center field and will one-hop the wall. He's rounding first, and here comes the throw in from the outfield. Beatty gets it in toward Cade Wall, and there's a one-out double. But now we go back to the top of the lineup with a 2-0 deficit. And that'll bring up Gunnar Waldrop, who's, what I was saying earlier, but obviously you guys couldn't hear, one of the best hitters on this team. Him and the man on deck, Peyton Tatum, have been leading this team in pretty much every category. And the top 4, really, are just extremely dangerous to go against. It's Waldrop, Peyton Tatum, Braden Minio, and Dom Davis. They can collect runs in a hurry against you. We saw it last time we were here, as they scored 5 within the first 2 innings of play. Off speed finds the bottom of the zone for strike one. Beautiful pitch from Chance Sod. He had 2 really good starts and then struggled a little bit against the Fulton Railroaders. It wasn't even really all his fault. He had the short porch in right field. So now he fires the 0-1 pitch. It is on the line on the left side and just foul. Boy, that was a rocket down there. The third base umpire did some gymnastics to get out of the way. Couldn't really see it. The home plate umpire made the call, if that was fair or foul. Count is 0-2 now. Yeah, Todd against Fulton on the road just kind of got messed up with the short porch in right field. It's only about 200 feet out there. They collected a few extra runs based off it. He didn't really throw bad, but definitely tell he wanted a lot more out of himself. 0-2, 1 out, the pitch to the plate. Off-speed gets him swinging and missing for his third strikeout of the day. 2 outs now in the inning, and that'll bring up Peyton Tatum, who got on last time with a triple. Now, of course, that was an RBI triple after Waldrop got on with a walk. Still got Jacob Tucker standing on second. Remember, you'll want to be with us throughout this one. In the top half of the third, we'll have Brady Leonard and Hudson Hamilton joining us. Pitch to the plate, called a strike on a fastball outside. They'll be joining us for third inning with the Hoppers. We'll ask them a few things and just let them take over, experience calling a baseball game. We'll also have some trivia throughout this one. You won't want to go anywhere throughout this game. No balls, 1 strike. Jacob still on second. 2 outs, and Todd with the pitch to the plate downstairs for a ball. Count evens, 1-1. Again against Peyton Tatum, who leads this team in a plethora of categories. He has the best average and slugging percentage. He got a .415 average, that is. Count 1-1. Goes with a curveball way outside, and there's a 2-1 count. Tatum also has the most hits, 17 of them. Obviously, has the best average. Leads the team with 5 home runs, 14 RBIs, and 14 runs. Swing and miss, and now the count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes on the fastball. That was smoked by him. Shakes off 2 signs, and outside will accept the third from Evan Jacob. Ready to try to get out of the inning. The 2-2 pitch. Jacob from the belt fires, and it's outside. I believe I said Jacob. I meant Todd. I was looking at Jacob. Either way. On deck is Braden Mineo, who struck out swinging last time, but again, a really strong bat. You don't want to see in this situation, trying to keep the Flash scoreless in the second. The 2-2 pitch again for Chance Todd. Got him fishing and swinging and missing for the 4th strikeout of the evening for Chance Todd. That'll get us out of the second inning. We head to the third, 2-0. When we come back, we'll have the third inning with the Hoppers. Brady Leonard and Hudson Hamilton will be joining us live. Don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Top of the third here at Bill Heath Field. The Hoptown Hoppers trail by 2. It'll be Easton Beatty to lead things off in the 7th spot. But again, this is third inning with the Hoppers. Joining me is Brady Leonard and Hudson Hamilton. Guys, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. How you doing, Colin?
Doing fantastic.
Never mind.
Oh, that one's, popped up and
Ferret's gone.
Ferret's gone. There's a pop out. It's gone 7 up, 7 down. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit about your time here so far in Hopkinsville. The nice part is that you guys came down with a few of your collegiate teammates. How easily has it been to mesh with all these guys from so many different colleges?
Honestly, everybody's pretty cool. I mean, it was nice to bring Zach with me and have somebody, familiar face, but it was easy to kind of mesh with everybody.
Yeah, I came down with Nathan Jessup, and I knew Reed because Reed played at UND with me this year too. It's easy to mesh with guys, especially playing baseball. I mean, I think we all have a bunch of the same personalities and all that good stuff.
We're going to end up sharing this mic right now. I'm trying to work on that one. Slaughter at the plate with an 0-2 count. That one downstairs. But you guys saw it's nice to mesh around. It seems like you guys mesh a little bit quicker than some of the other teams in the league, from what I noticed. But the other thing, and you probably know this a little bit more than Brady at this moment, is that you guys did not have too many pitchers at the start. How have you guys dealt with the kind of lack of depth that you've had so far?
Yeah, so we just going into every start, all the pitchers knew that we didn't have a lot of pitching, and so we just knew that we had to go deep in the game and get ahead of everybody. So just saving our pitches and staying ahead of the count late into the game, that's the way we got through it.
Well, I don't want to just interview. We're going to have some fun with this. I'm going to let you guys take it away for the rest of the third inning. You'll have Hudson, Hamilton, and Brady and Leonard here for the rest of the third, as well as the bottom half of the inning. Hopefully, we're going to try it.
All right.
All right, as we have Alex McGuire stepping in for the Hoppers, number 22, also known as Elite Dingers on the Instagram.
Check him out on IG, Reels, whatever, as he gets down into an 0-2 count pretty quickly.
Good slider there from the pitcher for the Henderson Flash.
Yeah, what do you think about these jerseys, Brady?
I don't like the all
Their
blue
jerseys.
personally.
Yeah, no. Kind of like a...
Looks a little softball jerseys to me.
You watch Willy Wonka?
I have not watched Willy Wonka.
Okay, so there's this girl that turns into a massive blueberry or grape, one of those, but big and blue. It kind of just looks like the Henderson Flash right now.
The Flash, on the Flash, we got Mason Brancher.
Oh, yeah, the game.
Bratcher.
Forgot.
Good leave there for McGuire.
Brings it even to a 2-2 count.
Bratcher from Lee University in Tennessee. Freshman. 6'1", 180.
This is good numbers.
The 2-2.
Oh.
Punches out McGuire there to retire the side. Good pitch, good slider there.
Yeah, quick inning for the Hoppers, but we'll be looking to build on that, hopefully.
Headed into the bottom of the third. We'll be back in a sec. Bottom of the third here in Henderson. 3-4-5 coming up here for the Flash.
Yeah, Chance Todd's still on the mound, wanting to get up to a better start this inning, quicker inning last half. Brady, fun fact about Chance Todd. He's my third cousin. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
That's because I'm lying.
Okay.
But,
we got Braden Minnow leading off for the Flash. The leadoff pitch.
Probably can't chirp the ump when I'm on the mic, I guess.
Nope. The 1-0. Misses away.
That's right there. Two pitches in the same spot.
Change up again. Misses away.
I might be a little biased, but I got a couple strikes there.
Braden here, first baseman for the Flash. Struck out last inning. Swinging. Todd looks up to even the count here. 2-1. As as he calls time there. Minio from Harding University / 319 and 47 AB. He's got a lot of play time there. The 2-1 misses low. Minio from College Station, Texas, where Texas A&M is actually.
Yes.
Huddy, the Texas native.
Yeah, you know, I used to live close there. Oh, that needs to
Ball
sit.
lined into the left
That
field.
needs to sit. Oh.
Off the wall. Good swing from Minio. Into second. McGuire overthrows him. Good swing from the Texas native.
Yeah, I think we're just going to need to see Chance live a little bit more down the zone. He's throwing lots of strikes, though.
Yeah, throwing lots of strikes. Good swing right there. That brings up catcher Dominic Davis, number 7, also from Harding University.
I believe he's from the Italian origin.
He could be.
Based on his walk-up song.
Based on the walk-up song. You hear the little Italian descent there. Davis batted .319 for Harding as a freshman. Or, excuse me, .346 for Harding, junior. Slider. Misses in.
Come on, boy.
Huddy didn't agree with that call.
No, I do believe that was in there on the inside corner.
The 1-0 from Todd.
Oh,
Lined into center field. It's going to be off the wall again. It's a good swing.
gosh.
McGuire gets it in quick.
Now, to Chance Todd's defense, it does seem like the ball carries well out here.
The ball
in
does
Henderson.
carry well out here. As the Hoppers, I believe we had 4 home runs
At
last
least.
time we were in Henderson.
It was probably
4 home runs.
5 or 6 home runs combined between the two teams last matchup, and the ball does fly well out here. But, you know, Chance Todd will be looking to limit the damage here.
That brings up the number 5 hitter, Jacob Frilly from LSU Unis again. Eunice.
Oh, they're good.
As the 0-0 is fouled off. Into the lake there over in Henderson.
What lake is that? Or I think it's a river,
I believe
actually.
yes, the Ohio River.
It's the Ohio River.
Good
Wow.
call. Good call. I should know that as an Indiana native.
I'm more of a Mississippi River guy
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. The 0-1 from Todd.
More of
Slider.
a Brazos River, but you don't know that ball.
No, I don't.
You don't know that
Slider
ball.
again misses away. The right fielder singled last time, reached the second, stranded there, didn't come in and score. Chance Todd comes set, looks, kicks and deals. Broken bat.
Solid play there by Brennan Mueller.
Yep. Grounder over there to Mueller. It's out number 1. Brings up the 6th hitter, Noah Briggs from
Third.
Lee University.
Seems like they have a couple league guys.
They do. They
Guess
do.
They
Briggs
came together.
Briggs with the strikeout last time.
We'll be hoping to see a little bit more of that.
As my coach at UND, Alan Reddy, would say, give me a pop-up or a strikeout right here. Dial it up. As the 0 misses high. Fastball up. Also doing our pitch count here. I think I am a couple pitches off.
Well, you know.
Todd comes set. Kicks and deals. Misses again. Low and away.
Hey, that's there, though. That's there.
That's a very good pitch from Todd.
Sorry, guys, I'm getting distracted.
Todd, the Midway
I haven't
College
haven't
product.
exactly agreed with the OVL umpires so far this season.
You
But
know, they try their best.
I don't think they do.
That ball soared into left field. Chance Sweeney is under it. Good pop out. That'll be an RBI. RBI, though. Sacrifice fly over to the left fielder, Sweeney.
Good job limiting the damage, though. Getting out there. We got 2 down now.
So bring up the number 7 hitter, Clark Gris. From Oakland City University, as they just announced on the loudspeaker. Oakland City, just a little bit of ways from where I grew up in. It's probably about an hour and a half. Good NAIA program.
You're from
I'm
Indiana?
from Bloomington, Indiana.
You're from Bloomington, Indiana. I have a buddy in Texas that came from Indiana, Grant Young. Shout out that guy.
Grant Young.
I
Shout
don't
out Grant
know
Young.
what town, but you know.
Oakland City had a very good year here. I believe they won 40 games. As that ball is fly
Is that in
into
the
the outfield.
NAIA?
NAIA won. I believe they won 40 games in NAIA.
Impressive season
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
a good season. That's a good season. Chance Todd again, the midway product. Comes set, the 1-1. Grounder over there to Caden Slaughter. Slaughter knocks it down, eats it, buries it alive over there to Brennan Mueller to end the inning.
And that just shows that a veteran arm like Chance Todd can work out of the damage and just limit stuff.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your third inning with the Hoppers. Brady Leonard,
Hudson Hamilton.
we'll be back for next time.
We'll catch you next time.
Thanks, Colin.
Go Hoppers!